Hello everybody, Sky here, and today I'm going to be showing you Music Man! Sorry, I had to get that out of there real quick. MatPat has made a soundbite that is permanently tied to this character forever. And yeah, so, real quick before we get started, alrighty, real quick before we get too far into this video, I do have to let you guys know that this is technically a sponsored video by Maribot. They sent me some free stuff, and I have an affiliate link with their website, so Maribot is really cool. You can use them for tons of different stuff. They have like green screen armatures. They sent me a pink one with swords, and they have a bunch of customizable and like different products and stuff, like this pumpkin hat here on this one right here, that are all like 3D printed, and it's a really cool company. I really like it. Plus, Maribot is super customizable. That's why I use them to make my custom builds and stuff like that. And I just think it's a great product. Just remember, if you do decide to go check them out, use my affiliate link so that they know I sent you. And be sure to always follow the little instruction card, because you don't want to accidentally break anything. It's very important. And yeah, with that much being said, let's get back to the video. And yeah, I mainly used Maribot for the legs and the neck on this guy. Majority of him is built out of EVA foam and some different like plastic pieces I had on hand. I personally think that he turned out really well for the scale I made him in. He's pretty small. He's not crazy small or anything, but like I did have to extend his legs by basically using a mixture of like hot glue and popsicle sticks and different things to make the Maribot armatures like a little bit longer. But other than that, I was able to pretty easily make a pretty awesome looking DJ Music Man here. As you guys can see, he's basically the size of my turntable. Majority of that is because of his legs being pretty long. If you just count his body and head, he's not actually that much bigger than like a Funko figurine. But yeah, so I actually made a TikTok of this guy before he was actually fully done. In the TikTok, he's a lot more clean looking. I actually went through and did this dirty wash on him, because like in every video and photo and stuff I've seen of him, he's not that clean looking. He's pretty dirty, and is more of like an off-white / dirty white kind of color. And in that TikTok, I just left him as white paint and stuff, so I was like, you know, I think I do want to add a dirty wash to this, and I feel like it actually helped him out a little bit, because you can see a bit more of the grime and like texturing on his body and head and hands and so on. So I personally think he looks better this way, but there may be those out there who say I should have kept him like the brand new looking colors, but I disagree. So he is actually super posable. He's got ball joints here, here, and here on all of his arms and legs. Well, I guess they are just arms? Are they arms or legs? They have hands on the end. I'm gonna say arms because they're like a spider and they have hands, but also they're basically a leg. So I don't know. I'll just say arms for now. And pretty much all of his hands are made out of EVA foam in like roughly the same shape, except for this front left hand side. No, wait. No, that would be his right. Except for this hand. I made this hand a little bit different shaped, mainly so that he can do one of his poses. I'll show that off in a minute. And yeah, his neck is basically two Maribot arm pieces connected to the body and his head, and it makes it so he's incredibly posable. Alrighty, here's an up-close look at his beautiful face. I wasn't able to do a ton of detail in his mouth, because like his mouth in-game is like a weird computer screen where you see like some purpley graphics like floating around in it. I just went with solid purple there. He's got his piano board teeth, which I thought was like a really funny addition to Music Man. Music Man! But I think it looks really cool with this character specifically. I was actually quite happy with how I did his eyes. I actually put a wire around the edge of part of a googly eye and was able to make it so that it has this like pink edge that's really tiny, and I feel like that makes his eyes pop so much more than they would have. And then he's got his headphones and his top hat. So the difference between this Music Man and the tiny Music Man is that he has headphones, his color scheming's a little bit different, and then he's got piano board teeth, essentially. So I do plan on making the little Music Man probably roughly the same scale as this one, to be honest. And when I make it like a music video or a Five Nights at Freddy's Choose Your Own Adventure project, I'll probably just scale them up or down for the project. Like this dude, He's large enough that I can zoom in pretty good and then make like myself tiny in front of him, and then he just looks ginormous, and vice versa with the other one. So yeah, I'd probably mostly stop motion animate him since he is more of a figurine rather than a puppet. So he's got quite a bit of posability. Here is his neck at a little bit better of an angle. Oh, it's focusing on the wrong spot, but you can see he's got 3 joints here. He's got a ball joint at the base of his head, which can do lots of spinning motion. He's got one a little bit further down, so he can do all sorts of movement and stuff to the side. Take it back now, y'all. And then he can rotate there as well. So tons of movement with his head, so he can like extend it forward or bring it back and kind of like do all sorts of different poses and stuff. Same kind of thing with his arms. So depending on the orientation of this ball joint, I can have it so that it goes out straight, or if I wanted to have them go forward, I could rotate them a little bit, bring all of his legs forward like so. And you guys can basically see how many like poses I could do with this guy. I'll probably make a couple poses real quick just for you guys, but I know the first one you guys want to see is obviously this one. It's his like most known pose. It's his pose after his segment is over, where he's just like bopping out to some music and stuff. It kind of went a little viral on TikTok with a certain song. I can't play that here for copyright reasons, but you guys can get the picture of it. Basically, this hand, I did specially make the thumb go a different way so that he actually is holding the side of his headphone instead of it being just like a solid hand like pressing against the side of him. So he actually is kind of holding it. If you guys really want, like if I see like quite a few requests in the comments, I could stop motion animate him doing his little dance thing or something for like a one-off quick little video or something, if you guys really want that. And yeah, so he can do a couple other poses. This one being more of just like kind of classic Music Man pose. You can see I kind of just oriented his legs a little bit differently, so he's got 4 on the ground and 2 up front. Pretty much the poses are only limited to like what these 6 legs can do. So he can make lots of different poses and stuff. It's just kind of like my imagination on what kind of poses I want to do, because I could actually flip him upside down and have his speaker facing down and his belly kind of facing up, because his head can rotate a full 360 degrees, so he's very poseable. And here he is back in his classic pose. Real quick before I get into comparisons with my other figurines so that you guys can kind of see the scale of him, please like, comment, and subscribe. My YouTube channel has kind of been going on the down on like numbers and stuff, so it would really help if you guys leave a like on this video or share it and comment and all that stuff. I've been putting lots of work into this, and I do plan on trying to do a bit more gaming on Twitch. I know I haven't been able to do it for like a month, but I have a couple games lined up, including Subnautica and possibly Detroit Become Human, so if you guys are curious, go check out my gaming channel or my Twitch. I would absolutely love it, and it would actually help me out quite a bit. Now, let's get into some comparisons. First off, for scale, you guys can kind of see him next to Dreadbear, or at least my customized Dreadbear. This is the Funko Dreadbear figurine that I customized, and you can see he's actually not that much larger than him. It's mainly the legs that make him very large. And then here he is next to my custom S.T.A.F.F. bot. I also used the maribot for this guy. And yeah, he's pretty much Tiny Music Man size, to be honest. Like if Tiny Music Man was this size, he would be like life-size accurate. But this guy's not that size. He's supposed to be like 10 feet tall. So, you know, bit of a difference. Here he is with a regular maribot. And then here he is with my custom Ralphio from the Five Nights at Freddy's Fazbear Frights, or whatever they are. I made my Ralphio look kind of like Music Man, to be honest, because that's kind of how they described him in the book a little bit, but then the 6 feet on the bottom was my addition that I made for him. But now that I've actually made an official Music Man, you can kind of see the scale is kind of the same. This guy isn't exactly the normal Music Man shape because he's DJ Music Man, but once I have my Tiny Music Man made, he's gonna look really similar to this guy actually, but like probably gonna do his arms a little bit differently. They are pretty close to the same size if you had him upright rather than kind of prone. And yeah, there's those. Alrighty guys, that is gonna wrap it up for my custom DJ Music Man figurine showcase. Stay tuned to see this guy in some future projects, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.